Good afternoon to you, the viewers out here. We are live here at the Progress Park in St. Andrews to witness the final leg of the Grenada Football Under 15 competition. We have a double header here this afternoon. That's during the first game, the third place playoff between Hurricane and Paradise Under 15 team. And the starting lineup for the Hurricane team, we had Jamal Richards, the goalkeeper. We had the captain, Kirat Alad, and number 12. Number 8, we have Randall Hostin. Number 8. Number 6, we have Brian Isaac. We have Ronaldo Alexander, number 18. Lennon Williams, number 14. Dylan James, number 19. Kimoni Regis, number 4. We have Shimon Benjamin, number 15, and Jaman James, number 9, and Kimani Williams, number 10. That's the starting lineup for the Paradise team. We have the starting lineup for Hurricane, Deshaun John, the goalkeeper, and we have Azim Francis, number 6, the captain, Nishan Sylvester, number 14. We have Sean Scott, number 15. Ronnie Peters, number 11, Jack James, number 4, Kishan Pierre, number 21, Jody Andel, number 10, we have Jarek Francis, number 3, and we have Chanel Naras, number 8, and Cody St. Louis, number 12. That's the starting lineup for both teams here, and we had a kickoff here with, let's look to me, Paradise is going to be doing the kickoff here. And it's a very nice afternoon for football. Feel just a little bit not dry, but we had some rain earlier on for this afternoon. And it's the final of the GFA Under 15. That's we have the third place playoff between Paradise and Hurricane. Hurricane in the yellow and green and blue, blue shirts. And we have Paradise in the blue and red strip. Both teams looking very colorful here at the Progress Park here. And we expect a very keen and exciting game here. I must say, hats off to the Grenada Football Association for bringing such a tournament like this. They are the future of the nation in terms of for the national team who could make it. At the moment is Paradise in possession, just in the half. Look to me playing the central left back there. Look to me, Randall, ball going to touch there. Going to be a throw for Hurricane. Ball tapping to touch there. And both teams would really look to have a very early start here this afternoon. Both teams looking very colorful here. At the moment is a throw for Hurricane on the left-hand side of the field. Must say Hurricane with a throw taken the ball tap into touch again, and it's going to be a throw for Paradise. Look at me, number 5, try to pick up the player on the far side there. And with me here this afternoon is Mr. Gerard Joseph, and I guess he well known to football here. Good afternoon to you, Gerard. And you know, to speak up a bit here, and we expect a good and exciting game of football here under 15. It's good to see that both teams here will look to have an early start here this afternoon. At the moment is Hurricane with a chance here. That look to me, number 6, ball play back inside there. Look to me, Francis. And a good defending here by Hurricane, ball tapped away. That's Ashton. And a good play here by, to me, that's the Paradise team. Not defending too bad here. And Joseph, I know that you are first time doing commentary with you in the football competition here. And at the moment, good skills here by, that look to me, Williams. At the moment is Hurricane inside Paradise half. Ball play back to the loose position now. Still Hurricane in position. Just inside the half. Paradise half. Ball tap into touch day, and it's going to be a show for the Hurricane team. Nil here, and the encounter here, Gerard. And I guess is it your first time seeing the both teams playing so far?
Not really, you know. I'm accustomed watching the young fellas play. They're looking good.
Okay.
Uh,
And you expect a good game of football here this afternoon?
of course, it's keen rivalry. You know the rivalry ongoing at the senior level in terms of Hurricane versus Paradise,
Uh-huh.
and we seeing that here today with the junior boys.
Well,
So we're looking to see something. Oh, what a good shot at goal!
that looked to me that ball go into touch there. Good attempt there. That looked to me. That looked to me by Sean Scott by Hurricane. The ball going to touch there. Going to be a goal kick for Paradise. 0-0 here. And as he was saying, it's good to see that the future of Grenada is at early display in terms of, and it's good to see that GF are bringing the football into the parish of St Andrews.
Very much so, and it's good that they're bringing it live also.
Well, hats off to them as well. At the moment, infringement against Hurricane, going to be a free kick for Paradise, just inside the half. Look to me, number 8. That's Rondell Ashton. Going to be taking that ball. Rondell kicked a long ball upfield. Looking to find a player here. Just find number. That looks to me, Williams. Loose position, good control here. Still in position is Paradise, just inside the half. Long ball upfield. Regis. Intercepted by Hurricane. Ball play forward. There's a little bit of hat there. Chance for Hurricane to go on ahead. But good defending here. Ball tapped to the far side here. Look for me, going to go into touch there. And it's going to be a throw for Hurricane. 0-0 here.
It's just the 5th minute in the game. It's very early still, but the players are keen on giving a good showing to them.
Well, hats off to them so far. At the moment, Hurricane looking a little bit more, the better the exchange. They look to be more into the Paradise half more than the Paradise team.
Yes, they're very aggressive. Very aggressive. The Hurricanes are out here today for Paradise on their home ground actually.
Well, they have Paradise in the home ground and they should be able to get a good showing of themselves. Looking at Paradise over the past years, it's good to see that the under 15 team is the third place playoff, and first time seeing both teams here in the tournament at the moment. Williams looking to find that looked to me Benjamin, unsuccessful doing so. Good skills here by Hurricane player, looked to me number 14 here. That's Sylvester, and ball tap into touch there. Good attempt there by him. The good skills here by Sylvester.
Exactly, he ran straight through the middle of the field.
And good skills here by Hurricane here. They look in danger, more dangerous here this afternoon for me. At the moment, ball touch here by Paradise. Ball back to Leon Williams. At the moment is Hurricane, Paradise inside the half here. Good interception there by number 21 for Hurricane, Pierre. And good skills here. Ball play forward again by Hurricane. Andal. Still in position. Ball play forward here. Good skills here. Infringement looks to me there. Against Paradise. It's going to be a free kick for Hurricane. Player winning number 4 t-shirt Jack James. Going to be taking that free kick there. Just inside the half. 0-0 here. Your thoughts on the game here this afternoon. We expect it's a double header here this afternoon. We have the final coming up between Queen's Park Rangers and St. John Sports. That's going to be a real cracker.
Exactly.
But we expect Paradise to get a good showing here. They're on the home ground. But so far, Hurricane looking the better team thus far.
Exactly. The game is still young.
Yes.
We're just into the 7 minutes, so we expect much more from Paradise, especially playing on their home ground. We expect more aggressive behavior as the game goes on.
Kimon looked to me a very skillful player. He wearing the number 10 t-shirt at the moment. Danger averted here by Hurricane. Just inside Paradise half. So a long ball upfield. The head goes up there. Still, Hurricane in position. So long ball, long field. The ball going to touch. It's going to be a throw for Paradise. Should take him quickly. Fine Regis. Regis lose possession. Hurricane in position just inside Paradise half there. Good defending here. And so far we see Paradise, they're not looking that bad in the defense here. You touch on
Exactly. They're coming back up. They're coming back into the game. You're seeing that they're fighting. They're not giving up.
But they had to be very careful with Andal, the number 10 player, with the number 10 t-shirt for the
Hurricanes.
Yes, he looked to me
As a very dangerous player.
yeah.
Good upcoming youth for the national
He
team.
looked
in the
very
future.
skillful so far. Ball played for up front there, just in the attacking third there. Good defending here by Isaac. Ball tap into touch there. Rivaldo Isaac. Ball going to touch, going to be a true for Hurricane. Ball knocked back into touch again. Should take him quickly here. Paradise win back position inside the half. Ball tap forward up front. Hurricane win back position. At the moment is Hurricane inside Paradise half. Good defending here. Paradise looking not too bad in the back so far. Because Hurricane is putting a lot of pressure on them in the half. Long ball, long field again. At the moment, Williams looking to find a play on the far side there on the right hand side of the field. Lose possession.
Yeah, and Paradise is seemingly struggling to connect their passes.
That's one of the problems I see here this afternoon. If they can able to do that well here, they can able to get a good showing of themselves here. You can see Paradise lacking in terms of the passes here. Hurricane look to me in terms of passing the ball much better than them here this afternoon.
Exactly, they're stringing the ball better.
Better at the moment is Williams, a very skillful player. He looked to me a little touchy player. Your thoughts on him for Paradise, number 10?
Well, he looks like he's going to blossom more as the game progresses.
Okay.
Once the nerves maybe calm down a little, we shall.
When you see a player with a number 10 t-shirt, that shows that
Exactly.
The game revolves around him.
Mhm.
He had to be a playmaker at the
Exactly,
moment.
because you see that from Andal for Hurricane.
At the
You
moment,
see he's demanding the ball.
definitely. At the moment is number 12 here for that's Alad. Ball tap into touch. They're looking to play the ball up front there. And it's going to be a throw for, is it Paradise?
Paradise.
Yeah. So just about 10 minutes so far gone in the game here. Both teams here, nil here at Progress Park here. Earlier on we had some rain here, but the sun is all in all its glow here. Really nice to see the sun coming out here. And it's good for football.
Very much so, very much so. And
know.
hopefully we get that crowd to support the young fellas.
At the moment, it's not a soccer field. At the moment, is Paradise. Good skills here by Ashton. Danger of what's it here by Hurricane inside the half. Still is Paradise inside Hurricane half. Good one to pass it. That what we're looking for there. Shot taken there. On target there. Good attempt there.
Very much so.
Then I try to pick up the player there that kicked that ball. Just on top of the crossbar there. Good football here by Paradise. They're coming into their own.
Yes, and they got a corner for it because the shot was deflected.
From one of the defender.
Yes.
Good shot there, coming in there, and ball going into touch there. Going to be a corner for Paradise. Going to be a corner. Williams chipped the ball inside a good corner here. With had good control here, and good defending here. Referee said infringement against Paradise.
No, he has
I thought
pointed
it
out the
was.
spots.
I thought it was infringement against Paradise, but it's going to be against Hurricane, and look to me, it's going to be a penalty. And unfortunately here for Hurricane here, I didn't see what take place here, but it looked to me maybe a push in there on the part of number 10 there. That looked to me Kimano Williams, and it's going to be a penalty for Paradise in the 11th minute of the game here. Good opportunity for them to go ahead here this evening.
Yes.
That's going to be a good start for them here. At the moment is Williams, and he scores. And good goal here. Good. Kimani Williams here. Great goal here from him here. Yes. What I like about that, the good placement here, that goal here.
And that would boost his confidence. You see that he was fighting, coming, leading up to that goal. So I expect much more from him after this goal. No.
Well, definitely they lead 1-0 here. Paradise here, and they're looking so far, not taking anything away from Hurricane, but they're coming into their own. And Hurricane thus far had the better exchange in terms of passes and more in the attacking third of the defense of Paradise. At the moment, the kickoff, 1-0. Paradise lead here at Progress Park. Is the final, sorry,
the third place playoff. Yes.
Of the GFA under 15 tournament here. And good to see the sponsors. You know, we have Sandals.
Yeah, Sandals is the title sponsor.
You have Cooperative Bank, and you also have Glenelg Springwater. You know, hats off to all the sponsors as well. And at the moment, good shot coming in there, but we're going to touch there, and it's going to be a throw for Hurricane. Throw taken quickly. Ball chip forward there. Good skills here still. Ball touch for the ball here. And ball kick long upfield. Still in Paradise half. Hurricane with a chance. Good ball here by number 11. That's Peter, sorry. Still bad pass here. Good come away by Paradise. And we see a couple bad passes there by the Hurricane defense there. They have to be very careful. At the moment is ball good defending here.
Yeah, by number 18.
Azim. Francis, good defending here by number 18 for Alexander. And he looked to me a good player in the back here so far. But defending was going to be a corner for Hurricane. Your thoughts on Hurricane here? They're down by 1 goal, but they look to me that they look like a team that could come back into the game.
Exactly. I am enjoying looking at their fighting spirit. They're looking to equalize as soon as possible. And let's look at what we get from this corner.
Well, number 8 going to be taking that corner here. That looked to me, Sean. And good one coming in there. Good defending here by Paradise. But look to play upfield here. Looking to play for number 9 here. That looked to me,
Jamal James.
And ball going to touch there. Going to be a throw for Hurricane. Throw taken quickly. Player making a run on the far side there. And that looked to me, Peters. Number 17. Ball going to touch it, going to be a throw for Hurricane. So 1-0 here at the Progress Back playing field here. And nice afternoon for football. Nice outfield for football. Your thoughts on the field here this evening?
Exactly. The rain would have added to the softness. Yeah. So the turf is good for football this afternoon. And you see that ball goes out a touch there.
Well, ball going to touch there. Good shot there. Coming in there. Just going to touch the crossbar. They're going to be a goal kick for Paradise. And 1-0. Paradise leading here. The final of the third place playoff in the GFA under 15 tournament. At the moment is James. Ball intercepted by Hurricanes. Paradise still in position, just inside Hurricane half. I toss it for the ball there. Ball kick downfield there. At the moment, good skill, good control here. Ball tap into touch there. Gonna be a throw for Paradise. So 1-0 here.
Oh, the throw goes in favor of Hurricane.
In favor of Hurricane, and to me the ball went over one of the Paradise players. So Hurricane with a throw. Francis lose position again on the far side. Good skills here. Ball played on field. Good defending here by Paradise. And Regis. See a fancy play here by number 12 here for Paradise Alad. And the ball going to touch. They're going to be a throw for Hurricane. You're not seeing Paradise in terms of looking to somewhat change the play. You would like to see them from one side to the next. Yes, they're young in terms of experience in the game here, but we love to see that the coaches, from they seem to fancy more the right side
The
of the
right
field
side,
here,
yes.
and that looked to me where they look to me attacking a lot here this afternoon. At the moment, is Hurricane. They lose position again, just inside the half. Ball play forward, good defending here. Should a long ball, long field. And you need to get some more players with him here for the Hurricane team in terms of to create a lot more pressure on the defense of the
Exactly,
Palace
and they
team
need to be more comfortable on the ball. They just
in terms of
this is
more
exactly
confidence, more
confident.
confidence. Yeah,
Exactly,
they're
they
losing
need,
that there.
exactly.
You can see that as well. They're young in stature, and we expect they can able to build in confidence here this afternoon. One goal to Neil here at the Progress Park. Paradise leading here. Keynes Hurricane in third place playoff of the under 15 tournament. Good skills here. And Paradise on the far side there. Look to me. Player winning number 9 t-shirt here. James. Hurricane win by position. Lovely skills here. Ball going to touch there. And they're going to be a throw for Paradise. So far, we see Paradise coming into their own. And they can offer opportunity that Hurricane had.
Exactly, the game is much more balanced
Yes,
right now.
right now. And you can see Paradise look to be much more, have a lot more purpose up front in terms of they tend to be a lot more in the Hurricane half. Good skills here, lovely skills here. Ball not controlling properly here, and the ball going to touch here. Are going to be that look to me, Francis there, tapping the ball into touch there. Going to be a throw for Paradise. Should taken quickly here by Riddell. Ball go to the far side, ball going to touch there, and going to be a throw for the Paradise team.
As you can see, just before that ball went out of touch, the coach for Hurricane is visibly upset with what his players are doing presently.
Well, he has to be able to make sure that he can marshal the players on the field in terms of to get them to do exactly what he wants them to do here this evening. And because, when on the field of play, it's a different altogether. So you have to be able to get them to be able to execute exactly what your plan is at the moment. And that ball would just able to beat him into touch. No, he's still in position here. Coming away with it. So that ball going to touch there. Hurricane inside their half. Looking to come away. Tapped away again. And they can see that Paradise not giving them any chance in the defense here. Good defense here. Look to me having a good game number 14 for Lennon Williams. He looking me a good player playing right back here. Because if you look at it, Hurricane game seems to be a lot more on the left-hand side of the field.
Exactly, just as Paradise is on the right-hand side.
And so, but you can't rule out anything from Hurricane, knowing there's a team that, over the past years, the senior team do very well in football in Grenada. Balls look to switch to go to the far side here. Good skills here by Paradise. Oh, lovely pass here to find number 8 here. That's Ashton. But ball indirectly there. In the loose position. Hurricane with a chance. Ball shot coming in there. Looking to go into the far side. Lovely ball here to find number 4. That's Jack James. And chance for Hurricane to score. Good save here by the goalkeeper for Paradise here. That's Richards. Good coming off his line here, and we see for a moment, good opportunity for Hurricane just going up begging here.
Yes.
I think they need to be a lot more coordinated in the attacking third. You're not
Exactly,
seeing that.
exactly. In the final third,
Yeah, you're not seeing them that in the
yes,
final third day, and they need to do a lot better than that day. Good one to touch here by Paradise, and this you need to see, and it's really good to see that players can put one or two, two, three, four passes
passes
together.
together. Exactly.
And Kudo, you can see Paradise looking a lot more better in terms of the passes. Ball play across the field here, ball going to touch there. One goal to nil here at the Progress Back playing field here is the third place playoff between Paradise and Hurricane here. And so far, both teams looking even Steven despite Paradise leading 1-0.
Exactly, and it's just the 23rd minute, so we expect much more as the game progresses. And we know that it is young players, so you can't expect perfection or even close to perfection.
Definitely,
But
they're going to make mistakes.
exactly, but
You
we
know.
would get an entertaining match.
But I tell you what, when you look at football, once you can get your opponent to make mistakes, it's a good opportunity for you in terms of to be able to capitalize on the mistakes. And I think that Hurricane are to able to capitalize on the opportunities that they get. Good ball here by James for Hurricane. Fine Andal. And Andal, yes, he looked to me a good player, but he need to get that passing string in there. Good defending here by Regis. Ball cleared away. At the moment, Hurricane inside the half. Number 20 with that ball here. Ball tap. Still in position here. Good skills. Lose back position is Paradise. Win back position here. Just inside Hurricane half here. Lovely ball here. Referee said offside position there. And it's going to be a free kick for Hurricane here. When you're looking at Hurricane here, in terms of the first few minutes of the game, they look very
composed. Exactly.
But so far, I think Paradise is not coming into their own, and you could see that they tends to expose the players of the in terms of the strength of Hurricane team so far.
And the goal that Paradise would have gotten through penalty, it shows that it would have disrupted Hurricane's game. They're searching for that equalizer. However, the composure that they had in the first few minutes is gone.
I tell you what, that goal scored very early in the game here. I think around the 6 minutes, I think they're about. If I make it here, or the 10th minute, sorry, and the game. And at the moment, Hurricane with a chance here. Good skills here. Very small in such here, number 4. That looked to me, James here. Jack James here. Very small guy. And but he looked to me here, a good player here. Shot coming in there. And goalkeeper Richards coming off his line, make a good save here. Good defending here by Paradise. Just inside the half still. Hurricane shot coming there. And for a moment there, good save here by Richard. Your thoughts on Germany Richards, the goalkeeper for Paradise. Yeah, if you look at it, a couple shots from Hurricane tends to, but he equal to the task thus far.
Exactly, he looks comfortable in goal. He looks brisk, and he would have come off his line for a couple attempts. And as you can see now, Hurricane is looking to get back into this game, so they are taking shots from on top the arc. So
which is good.
Exactly.
Which is really good, where they can able to come back into the game, because you don't want the score to excel on you here and could put a lot more pressure on you, because you're going to have a lot more work to do if you go down by 2-3 goals, you understand?
Exactly. Good defending by Paradise here.
Excellent defending here. And that looked to me number 8 here.
Ashton.
Yeah, and he looked to me having a good game here this evening, Ashton. So far, he looked to, he's one of the playmaker number 8 in terms of the game here this evening, alongside Williams, Kimani Williams, and ball chip forward, just inside Hurricane half. 21, Pierre, chance for Hurricane to pull back the equalizer. Good defending here by Paradise. Ball chip upfield here by Leon Williams. At the moment, Hurricane, ball play back inside. Danger averted here by Paradise. Bit of pushing there. If you say play on here, good skills here by Paradise coming away with it. Number 12 with that ball here. For that's Alad. He lose position. Ball in position for Hurricane. Good skills here. Lovely skills here by Hurricane. And but good defending here. Equal to the task here is the defense for Paradise. They come away with it here. Good skills here. Good defending here. And both teams, to me, at the back, they look to me have their good defensive
Exactly.
players.
Both teams are very good defensively.
Yeah. You touch on the crowd so far. You know that it's the first game here, first encounter, third place playoff between Paradise and Hurricane.
And Hurricane.
Yeah, we expect a good crowd here because I know that the Queens Park Rangers team is here and also the St. John Sports team that they will be exciting in terms of the final here this afternoon. So we expect people from St. Andrews and the surrounding here to make their way to the playing field here at the Progress Park playing field.
Exactly. People in St. Andrews like football. The little rain would have been a dampener, so I expect more of a crowd as the game progresses.
Okay. And so Joseph, is it your first time doing commentary at that level?
Yes, it is. It is my first time.
Okay, and
It was a spur of the moment opportunity, and I gladly accepted.
well, I think it's a good opportunity, because I'll tell you what, this is one of the things that I think that in Grenada, that it's really it's an opportunities where you can have good commentators in terms of to do live football, and I must commend the people who broadcast on the game here. They doing an excellent job. I saw them down at the National Stadium, and so far, we can view our lovely skills here by Andal there. Lead that man for that really easily there. And I'll get back to what I was saying here in a while, but so far, Paradise, they had to be very careful with Andal. He looked to me a good player, very skillful, but he, if you notice here, he need one or two players to be able to coordinate the game with him as well.
Exactly, because he's stringing the passes, but he's not getting that response that I think he's demanding.
So going to be a free kick for Hurricane. Just about 29 minutes of gone in the game here. And is it 90 minutes football I think they're playing, or let's open see?
I'm not too sure about the minutes.
Or 80 minutes. At the moment, it's going to be a free kick for Hurricane. Just on top the crossbar. Ball chipped there and just on top the crossbar there. Not a bad attempt there by the player here. I try to pick up a number. And good attempt by him here. I think that, he should look a lot more, the shot should be a little more flat.
Yes, it should have been, exactly, but
Yeah.
that maybe comes with skill, and he will develop that skill as he continues to play.
I love to see that. At the moment, long ball of field, free kick for Paradise. Good skills here by Hurricane. They look to come into their own at the moment. It's Jack. Ball play back inside here by Peters. Good skills here by that player here with the number t-shirt for Benjamin. And shot coming in there. Oh, look to go to the far side, I thought. At the moment is good defending here by Hurricane. Nice cheap in the process here, and still Hurricane. Strong tackle coming in there by Williams. Good shooting of the ball there by Benjamin. Ball tap into touch there by Lennon. Williams. Against Paradise, is going to be a throw for Hurricane. So far, as we say, despite Paradise leading 1-0, but it looked to me very even Steven here this evening.
Exactly, the game is balanced. You'd see it kind of a seesaw at this moment, just in favor back again for Hurricanes. You see that they are much more aggressive. They're looking to attack and score.
And let's hope that they can be able to do that. Infringement against Paradise. That looked to me committing that foul. They looked to me Williams. Kimani Williams, and you're gonna be taking the player from behind there, and that in a dangerous area here for Paradise. They got to be very careful here. Guess who line up behind it? Number 10. That's Andal, and he looked to me a good player in the making. Free kick for Hurricane. Just about make it what 25 yards there about.
That looks about 30.
30 30 yards there, and let's hope that it could be direct to goal. Andal, free kick. A very feeble one there, and the goalkeeper not holding that ball clean here, Richards. Now he could the ball chip back inside there, and able to.
He was able to recover, exactly.
Yeah,
he was able to recover after that spill.
And
that's looked like
that's the first half, yeah. So that looked to me, it looked like me 60 minutes game here.
Yes.
And so far, because by my looking here, 1-0 here by Paradise here. Paradise not so far to me, looking at the game here this evening, they look even Stevens. The game seems to revolve more around Kimani Williams here.
Yes.
And also number 8, which is Ashton. And so far, you can see that they're having a good game. And also Hurricane.
Exactly. And leading the charge for Hurricane, we expect much more from him in the second half. So we expect a much more competitive second half than what we have seen in the first.
By my looking here, 1-0 in the first half here. Both teams looking so far good in the first half here, but they having the advantage here. Paradise leading 1-0. And so far, Hurricane, I think they have what it takes here. I think the coach just needs to be able to get them string more better passes, take the opportunities, and they could come back into the game.
Exactly, as you could see, as the stats are showing, Hurricane had the advantage in terms of shots on goal.
Yeah.
However, Paradise was able to convert their one chance, and expect a better half. And
in terms of chance to score, Hurricane, they kick one or two shots here, but definitely they 1-0. They look the better team. They look both teams looking even Steven here, and I expect Hurricane to come back and give a better showing here. So that's it from us here into the first half here. Until we are ready back for the second half here, we get back to Master Control.
11th annual Wagiti Super Knockout is down to the top 16 stage. And this weekend, the action gets real hot. On Saturday, 14 November from 6 p.m., defending champion Riverside Cooperative Credit Union Hard Rock versus FC Camahorn. And in Game 2, Antillean GBSS versus Hurricanes. Then on Sunday the 15th from 5 p.m., another 2 matches. Game 1, North Stars versus Fontenoy United. And in Game 2, St. David's FC versus Happy Hill FC. Admission $20 each day. The Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Patrons must adhere to all COVID-19 safety protocols. The 11th annual Wagiti Super Knockout is on. Don't miss a game. Wagiti Super Knockout.
Co-op Bank introduces e-payments, our new e-banking feature that allows you to save time by paying your bills online. E-payments, the swift, simple, and secure way of transferring money.
Welcome home.
Sandals has always specialized in 2 people in love. So we know it's all about finding the space to be alone together. Whether you want to stroll hand in hand along a flawless stretch of white sand beach, find a cozy space that was made for romance, or even enjoy a candlelit dinner for 2 at one of our 5-star global gourmet restaurants, Sandals has created endless open spaces where love can blossom. It's been said that the sun, sea, and fresh air are the best medicine of all. We couldn't agree more. And at Sandals, we have an abundance of it. Now we're creating even wider spaces and taking physical distancing to even greater lengths. As the brand you can trust, our guests have been and always will be priority number 1. For nearly 40 years, we've led the industry in health and safety protocols that ensure our guests enjoy a totally worry-free vacation. And in preparation for welcoming guests back to Sandals, we're once again setting a new standard of excellence with our platinum protocols of cleanliness to give guests even greater peace of mind. With extensive research from local ministries and health officials, the Center for Disease Control and the World Health Organization, we've instituted advanced hygiene practices across 18 touch points. A triple check system that includes inspecting, cleaning, and sanitizing hard surfaces and common areas every 20 minutes. Adding auto-dispensing hand sanitizing stations throughout the resort. To ensure the utmost safety, Sandals will be using hospital-grade disinfectants, electrostatic sprayers for advanced cleaning, UV lighting equipment to inspect cleanliness, and air duct sanitization for each room before every guest's arrival. We've gone so far as to steam clean and sanitize carpeting and flooring prior to arrivals, and placing personal hand sanitizers in every guest room. For added safety, all staff members are required to wear protective face gear at all times. And from now on, guests will be able to begin their Sandals experience before even leaving their house. Guests can check in online at home, which lets them bypass the front desk and go directly to their rooms. Stricter physical distancing protocols have also been put in place in every part of the resort. In addition, all of our spa facilities and sports equipment will be sanitized before and after use with hospital-grade disinfectants. We're also committed to providing a dedicated quality inspection team at each resort to ensure strict compliance and implementation of these safety protocols so that our guests can enjoy a 5-star luxury included vacation that's 100% worry-free. Our entire family is ready to welcome you back to Sandals, where everyone is once again ready to show you the time of your life. So, don't worry about a thing, because at Sandals, everything's gonna be all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the 10th edition of YT Virtual Bingo. Have you tried it yet? Then what are you waiting for? Join the fun online Sunday, November 15th from 6 p.m. and you can win $10,000 US. Yes, $10,000 US. Tickets are only $10 US. Get yours today at gotofed.com or from numerous box offices island-wide. Don't miss the 10th edition of YT Virtual Bingo. Sunday, November 15th. It's the new way to play bingo.
Paradise playing field here, and the encounter between Hurricane and Paradise, the under 15 GFA tournament. Third place player here, and good afternoon to you again, Joseph, and your thoughts on the second half coming up.
Well, I expect the both coaches for the two teams to have spoken and strategized for the second half. So we expecting Hurricanes to come back and look for a goal, look for an equalizer, and look to go ahead, look to hold possession for much longer, string their passes, and we're expecting the same from Paradise. You are one goal up, so you need to defend and also look at a counter or look to push ahead and score.
Well, at the moment, there a good chance there for the Paradise team. They're just going to go safe here by the goalkeeper for Hurricane and Deshaun. And at the moment, Paradise on the far side there. Ball tap into touch there. They're leading 1-0 here. We're into the second half here, Gerard. And by my looking here, Paradise here, they had to be very careful in the second half here, because Hurricane, they might have some good instruction from the coaches here. Andal, the playmaker here this evening. Nice turn here, lovely pass here. And they lose position just inside around the halfway line of the field there. Good skills here, good interception there by Paradise. Ball chip forward, danger averted, lovely takedown there on the chest there. Good skills here by the defender for Hurricane here. Now look to me, Sylvester. At the moment, Paradise, ball string to the far side. Good defending here by Peters in position. It's in a long ball upfield. Good playing here by him with a small in stature there. Ball tap into touch there. And so far, when you look at how Hurricane playing here, the second half going to be 30 minutes by my looking here. So they have to be very careful here in terms of the time span that they have here. You're down by one here. You have to look to go ahead here. Look to equalize and to go ahead here. At the moment, Paradise inside Hurricane half. Ball, touching ball on the left hand side of the field here. Good skills here by the player here. Good danger averted. Good defending here by Pierre. Good, lovely defend here. Your thoughts on that defend here? Strong defending there.
Yes, it was. You could see that the Paradise player was looking to cut in to the field, and the Hurricane defender could not allow that.
Good defending here. At the moment, East Paradise. Ball, good skills here. Ball chip inside here. Danger averted here by Hurricane. Just to find the number 19 player here, John. Ball player field here. Referee said infringement against Paradise. It's going to be a free kick for Hurricane. It's against Hurricane, sorry. It's going to be a free kick for Paradise. See number 4 lining up in that ball here. Ranger. Came on Ranger, ball chip forward there. And not a bad attempt there by him here, but just a little to the upright there on the far side there. Ball going to touch there. And it's going to be a goal kick for Hurricane. 1 goal to nil here at the Progress Park playing field here, 3rd place playoff here. What do you think Hurricane need to really do to come back into the game here this evening?
Well, as I said before, they need to string their passes better. They need to control the game, and it's either you play the ball long or you play it short. So if you want to string the ball, you need to play it short, connect with the players. Don't just kick the ball outside as we is presently seen. String the passes, connect with your players, and look to hit on the counter or build the play from the back and look to break down Paradise.
At the moment is danger of watches here. Ball going to touch, going to be a corner for Paradise here. So you see Paradise putting a lot more pressure now on the defense of the Hurricane team. They're leading 1 goal to nil here so far. And by my looking here, when you're playing football, one of the advantage that you need to do when you to put on the opponent is that you need to have ball possession, which could give you more advantage. Corner taken here quickly. And not a good attempt there by the player here. First said infringement there. Ball going to touch there. Look to me, the player was in an offside position. Going to be a free kick for Hurricane. And as I was saying to you, that you need to have position in the game if you want to be able to create opportunities for your team. You need to have a lot more ball position, which could create a lot more opportunities for you. Because the less position you have with the ball, less opportunities that you have. And we can see Paradise looking to take the advantage of that. At the moment, inside Hurricane half. We want to pass it that you were speaking about there. And for a moment, there, good defending here. Inside still. You can see that they're giving the defense of the Hurricane team a lot of pressure. You can see the coach, you know, he's not satisfied with his team so far here this afternoon. The coach of the Hurricane team here. That looked to me...
Wayne Barry.
At the moment. Ball chip inside there, good ball here, good opportunity again for Paradise to go ahead here. But good defending. Good defending here by Hurricane. For a moment they're leaving dangerously. Lovely skills here by number 8. That's Sean. And ball just played to the defense, central defense of the Paradise defense. Good skills. Hurricane, come on with it. Not seeing much of the Arnold in the second half here. Good defending here. And for a moment there, not good coordination between... it's a good opportunity there. Referee said infringement. My man looking here.
He calls it. He calls that penalty.
Yeah, that could be a bad tackle there coming out by, that looked to me, Richard there. Jamal Richards there. And that looked to me player going to be a penalty by man looking here for Hurricane here. And... lovely pass there.
Exactly, it was a
that was a run
ball.
Yeah, that's a lovely ball here. And I think the goalkeeper could have able to clear that ball here and instead of making that. So we see that the physio is on the field here, trying to pick up a number. Look at me, number 6 for Hurricane. Azim Francis is on the ground here. He having a good game, Francis. And the physio, Shane James. And it's good to see that the FA has a physio in also in terms of the teams, and we can have the physio with them so that they can get assistance as quick as possible.
Exactly, because you need to protect the players, especially at that level.
Yeah, and at the same time, you know, at the international level, you need to have you need to have your staff, you know, well, your physio, you need to, your coaching staff has to be well of a high standard in terms of to reach the national level. So you support the young players and them from now, what it's like in terms of to be attended as quick as possible. So look to me, going to be a penalty for Hurricane, and That's in the 38th minute of the game so far. And good opportunity for Hurricane to come back into the game here.
Exactly.
Because Paradise has scored exactly from that angle on the penalty spot with a free kick as well. And Hurricane, that looked to me, Andal taking that free kick there. And he scores. And he scores, you know. Your thoughts on that? A good penalty there.
Very good penalty.
Good placement.
Exactly.
Good placement here by him.
The keeper did not move on that penalty.
I like how you put that ball there, you know, good placement on the right hand side of the goalkeeper here. He had no chance there. Good equalize here by Hurricane. So one goal apiece here and good comeback here by Hurricane. Goalkeeper, and look to me, the goalkeeper going one side and the ball placed to the right, to the left hand side here. Good football here by Hurricane here. Good goal here by Andal. Your thoughts on him? He looked to me a good player in making good composure in putting that ball in the back of the net here.
Exactly. He looks like a player that will continue represent us well even on the national level.
Well, the
So
kickoff, he looked that way, you know, and I'd like to see what I've seen here from him here this evening. At the moment, Paradise, referee said infringement against Paradise, not against Hurricane. We're into the second half here. It's the third place playoff under 15 football tournament here at the Progress Back playing field. GFA under 15 here at the moment. Good defending here by the goalkeeper, Deshaun John. Ball going, it's a long ball upfield. Still, Hurricane in possession, just inside the half. Lovely turn here by Andal. Just looking to take the ball away from the defender here. They're looking at the score. They look at that goal spurred them a lot. Lovely ball on the far side there. You have the player to contentment. And just a little bit too hard there. Ball going to touch there. Good ball here by they look to James putting that ball to the far side there. And the player on the far side there touching a little bit too hard there. Good football here by Hurricane.
Exactly. They're looking as the better team right now. Whatever the coach told them during that halftime break, it looks like they're executing perfectly.
Well, you know, as we were saying earlier on, you know, it's good to give the FA a lot of kudos in terms of a tournament like this, under 15 tournament, the final, you know, and it's an opportunity where you can see future players which can represent the national team at the national level.
Exactly, because these players would be playing from the under 15 next to the under 19, and you know the under 19 competition is on from today.
Yeah.
So blossoming players, and we expect greatness from a lot of these players we see in here today.
Well, definitely they're going to be good players in the making. At the moment is number 8, Sean, for Hurricane. He lose position here. Good skills here by Paradise here. Danger averted here by Hurricane. They come away with a good square pass here. And good one to pass here by Hurricane here. And all again. And still in position is Paradise. Ball plays to the far side. Will he play the ball inside here? You have a player to contend here. Good defending here by Pierre. Danger averted. Play to Peters, to Andal. Andal looking to find Pierre. Good one to pass here. Good skills here by Francis here. And they're looking a lot more better coordination by the Hurricane players here. Your thoughts on them so far?
Exactly. The Hurricane team is much more composed than Paradise FC right now.
That goal seems to give them a lot more energy.
Exactly. They came out with the energy in the second half. And
looking for
that
equalizer.
goal, exactly. That goal has spurred them on.
Well, definitely so at the moment. Paradise inside Hurricane half. And tussle for the ball in the middle of the field there. Good skills here. Loose position. Hurricane still, the head goes up there. Good danger averted here. Still Paradise inside Hurricane half here. Strong tackle coming in there. Ball going to touch here. Going to be a goal kick for Hurricane. One goal apiece here at the Progress Back playing field. The under 15 final. It's third place playoff. Double header here this afternoon. The second game between Queens Park Rangers and
St. John's
Sports, and we expect that going to be a very good game here as well in the final here. And I must say, the organizers, in terms of to put everything together here this evening, a lot of credit to them. At the moment, the sun is all in all its glory here in Progress Park. Lovely skills here by that's Williams for Paradise here, and danger averted here by Paradise, by Hurricane. Sorry, they look to come over with it. Good one to pass here. Francis in loose position. Good defending here by Hurricane. Ball tap into touch here. Now we've seen a lot more better position by both teams here in terms of the passes. Players are having a little more confidence in the second half here. And good football by both teams so far.
Exactly. We see in Paradise trying to get back into the game.
Infringement against Paradise. It's going to be a free kick for Hurricane just around the halfway line of the field here. And as you were saying, Paradise looking to come back into the game. But we know in the attacking third, you're not seeing that coordination for Paradise here. And I think they need to work on that before the game time, the clock.
Exactly. Either by way of a substitute to affect the game, or different tactics
that the coach can use.
Exactly.
I know. At the moment, it's going to be a free kick for Paradise. Just around in the half. And one goal apiece here at Progress Park here. Paradise 1, Hurricane 1. We see players on the ground for Hurricane. And try to pick up that player number here. This is how he's located there. We're challenging here. I didn't see what happens there, but to me, it looked to me like cramps.
Yeah.
At that stage, you had to be very careful. It looked to me Andal. By my looking here. Because remember, he's
exactly. It looks like Andal.
He looked to me. He looked to me as he. And he been the playmaker here this evening here. But I think that they need to at least to have more players around him that can able to cause more problems, to create a lot more opportunities for the team.
Exactly. Yeah. He needs help to strengthen the midfield.
Yes.
Because it looks like a lot of the times it's him alone
in the midfield.
Exactly.
And that it's a lot of work to do to go and score, because to string a lot of passes and to be able to get back in the game it's not that easy. So at the moment it's gonna be a chore.
And hydration is an important factor in avoiding cramps. You see a lot of players, they don't drink enough water, and sometimes the warm-up is not good enough. So all that are factors we have to consider and take into consideration to avoid cramps on the field, because it's just the 46th minute and one player is already cramping, so that does not look good for Hurricane, especially since it's the dominant player on the field.
It looks to me number 20 that was injured, get an injury there, and didn't have that number here on my sheet here. And so far, at the moment, and having a good game. Lovely ball up front here. Chance for Hurricane to go ahead here. But danger about it here. Ball tap into touch here. Good defending there by, look to me, Leon Williams. And good defending here. And that would have created a lot of problem here for the defense for Paradise. Should take him quickly. Danger averted here by referee said infringement against, look to me, against Hurricane. To give me a free kick for Paradise here. And for a moment there, that was a lovely ball here by, if you look at it, Andal is playing the midfield for Hurricane, and he's trying to put a lot more true passes in the attacking third for the strikers for Hurricane here, and that could create some problem here. Ball tapped away. The football here by Hurricane. Touched for the ball just inside Hurricane Paradise half. Good skills here. Ball chip forward here. That could be dangerous. Ball chip forward. And for a moment here, good skills here by Hurricane. In position. Good one to pass here. Peters. Danger averted here. Good defending. Tapped away by Kimon Williams. Not seen much of him in the second half here. Good defending. Good defending here. Not giving him the chance on the far side here, on the left hand side of the field here. And love to pick up player number that really put that ball into touch there. And it's going to be a throw for Paradise. So far, Hurricane come back into the game and they're having a much better game in the second half. Your thoughts?
Yeah, and right now, Paradise has to do something to change because the momentum is shifting or has shifted in Hurricane's favor.
Yeah, they're looking at they want to get an equal to go ahead. They get an equalizer by the penalty spot here, and they're looking to go ahead here at the moment. It's about 49 minutes so far gone in the game, and long ball upfield. We're into the second half here. Paradise coming over with it inside the half. Good skills here. Hurricane with back position, just inside Paradise half. Players coming over. Take a shot coming in there. Good save. Good shot coming in there from Azim Francis there. An excellent save here by Germany. Richard, your thoughts on that save here? Good football here by Hurricane.
Yes, it was very good football, Hurricane. He just needed to place that a little bit farther away from the keeper.
But equal to the task, you know, good save by Richard. Make a good save.
Exactly.
You know, and ball tap into touch here. So we see, when you look, very good skills here by him. Shot coming in there, good save. Good save here. That ball, you know, you could see, and you know, as a goalkeeper, it's very difficult to hold ball coming from your on the ground. Then, you know, and then in the air you could fly to take the ball, you know. But looking at him here, Richard, a good shot, good save here by him. It's going to be a corner for Paradise. They have a chance to be able to go ahead here, but so far, as you were saying, the momentum is shifting here, and Hurricane looking so far much better in the second half here. Corner for Paradise. Williams, Kimone Williams, number 10 t-shirt. Ball chip forward, good defending here. Danger averted here by Hurricane. Ball play back inside here by Williams at the moment. Hurricane. Lose position here. Asim Francis there. Look to take on the player here, but he lose position still. Ball play. The head goes up here. Good defending here. Bit airborne here. Good defending here by Hurricane. And out. Make a square pass to find. I love to see that player here for, that's Peters for Hurricane. He looked to me a good, he's very small in stature, but he looked to me a good player in the making at the moment. Hurricane, Pierre. Look to find, would want to pass back to Pierre. He look to make it on the right hand side here. Very small. Ball tap into touch, going to be a throw for Paradise here. Your thoughts on Pierre? Despite he's small, but you look to me having a good game on the far side of the field, on the right hand side.
Exactly. I like to see his fighting spirit. He's not giving up, even though the players have the height advantage.
He has good control too. Good skills here by Francis. And he looked to me a dangerous player, as in Francis for Hurricane. Oh, lovely skill. And look to give on two players here a chance. Oh, good defending here. And a little bit holding too much there. The player looked to me in number 9 for that's Judge James for Paradise here. Very skillful player. Your thoughts on him?
Yes, his final touch on the ball was
a little bit too hard.
Exactly. Just a little bit too, and a tad bit too heavy. Once he could improve on that, then we could expect a much better result from him.
I like what I'm seeing from both teams here in terms of individually. They have one or two individual players that look very good and look that they has potential to make it at the higher level. And a tournament like this would give them a lot of exposure in terms of to develop their skills and talent to be able to make it at the international level. A strong tackle coming there. Referee still play on there, and infringement against. Look to me, number 4 for Hurricane, Jack James. He's on the ground here, and you can see he's in a lot of pain here. And that looked to me a strong tackle coming in there. Oh, he collided there with one of the players here. That looked to me number 22, and that's Henry for Paradise. And the coach is unhappy with something here for the referee here, and you can see, but that is not really looking good.
Exactly.
Gerard,
exactly. Coach Barry needs to calm down and calm down his players.
I don't think that he needs to really do that. I think that he needs to.
Exactly. That is not.
Yeah, but you see, he's speaking to the player right now. But what's the example that he set in there? And that is not good at all. As a coach, I don't think you have the physio on the field, and the physio can go and able to attend to the player. I don't think that the coach, according to the rules of football, is supposed to be on the field of play.
Exactly.
And that is not good for football. And then you're having some contention with the referee. And that in itself, you don't want that, because remember, as the coach, and you see that the referee is giving him a yellow card, and he deserves it as a coach.
Exactly, and he's still not living the field.
And
he's going to aggravate this situation, and it is not in favor of his players, because he has to keep his calm to ensure his players continue to play good.
Well, I think that the player is in some serious pain. Let's hope that not anything that serious. But unfortunately, I think because it's football you're playing, and you expect players will collide with each other, And the example that the coach says setting there is not really a good one, because I tell you what, he has to keep his cool, and remember how you react there. It's an opportunity how your players will think about you in terms of because you are a role model.
Exactly, because if you look at the challenge, if you get to see that we play again, you look at the challenge, it was a loose ball, both of them went for it.
Definitely.
The Hurricanes player went in with a sweeping challenge.
Yes.
I don't believe any of them got the ball, and the Hurricanes player got.
You will get a red card by my looking here.
It looks like that.
Yeah, and that is not good, and definitely, the referee asked him, and you can see that the referee, knows his game, and a lot of credit to the referee here this evening.
Exactly, because the referee is trying to resume the game, and the coach for Hurricanes decides to walk across the field.
And this is one of the problems that you see, Gerard, in Grenada. I would really like to see that referees have professional standard, and the way that as they go, that they can be of a high standard, so that players can able to not have to have any contention with the referee, but play the game, because you cannot play football without the referee.
That is very true.
The referee plays a great role in the game.
That's
the officials, and I don't think any. I think coaches or players, they need to have respect for the officials. At the moment, it's going to be a free kick for Paradise. One goal apiece here. We're into the 57th minute of the game here, and I think 60 minutes apiece here. We might see extra time if it's the luck here, because it's third place playoff. We're going to see extra time, and even maybe it's going to be penalty kicks if it's the luck here this evening. So it's going to be the referees coming to the far side here. And that looked to me, he's asking for the coach to be off the field. Is that?
Yeah. As you can see, the Coach Barry is just
I think
looking to leave the field. He has already received a red card. And it does not look good for him as well as his team.
That is really sad, and at that level, I think coaches has to have better control. Good shot coming in there. Good save here by John. and make a good save here. Paradise inside the Hurricane half. Both teams here, 1 goal apiece here. Ball going to touch there on the far left hand side of the field here. And by my looking here, as I tell you, the referee is going want to play a yellow card for Hurricane. And I'd love to pick up that number there. Gerard didn't pick up the number. I get a yellow card there.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if it is
A card.
It is for Andal, because his expression, he looked dissatisfied at something.
Oh, and
So, exactly, and as you can see, he's still.
yeah, when you see it, the coach would display something like that. Consider what will happen to the players.
Exactly.
So if you're the senior person who should be able to keep his cool and able to calm the players.
That's what I was highlighting on earlier, because he would have just thrown off the mood for his players. The momentum was going for Hurricanes, but as you could see now, that is no longer.
So we see when you look at the replay here, it's a strong tackle coming in there.
Exactly. So that was not Anna, that was another player.
Yeah. So ball tap into touch. They're going to be a throw for Hurricane. 1 goal apiece here. We down to the in the second half here, Gerard here, and so far, Paradise looking to see they could pull back. Go ahead here, and they probably have to be very careful here. Good goalkeeping, very good goalkeeping. Good come off there, cleared the danger here. At the moment, Paradise, lovely skills here by the player here, number 12. That's Alad. Chance for Paradise to score. Good for a come off his line here, and the ball going to touch there, and it's gonna be corner for Paradise here. When you look at the goalkeeper coming off his line, you have to be very careful, because if you look at the defense for the Hurricane, he in contention with the striker.
Yep.
Goalkeeper coming off his line, easy ball could just tap over his head and into the back of the net here.
Very true.
You have to be very careful here. At the moment, it's going to be a corner. Look to me again, ever so present. Kimona Williams having a good game. Ball cheap. Not a good one here by him. Ball going to touch. They're going to be a goal kick for Hurricane. So 1 goal apiece here. Gerard here. And by my looking here, possibility actually might be able to look for extra time and even penalty kicks in that encounter here.
Exactly. Right now, both teams have to look at penalties being the option, or you have to score within these final minutes. We have
But
2 minutes extra time, as we're seeing on the board.
I tell you what, here looking at both teams here, Paradise just in the dying stages of the second half here, any team score here definitely should be able to pull it off here by my looking. Except you need a miracle from the opponent to win here, to come and score back here. At the moment, Paradise tap the ball into touch there. And once again, hats off to the sponsors, Sandals and Grenada Cooperative Bank and Glenelg. And Gerard, is very good to see sponsors being a part of the development of football in Grenada, which help in terms of to get football at a much more higher standard in Grenada. And your thoughts on the sponsors?
Yeah, it's always good to see corporate Grenada coming forward to sponsor youth at any level, whether it's football, and well, today we're looking at football, so it's always good to see sponsors coming forward to push these kids forward. And with these sponsors, we go back to the same infringement earlier, and it does not look good for them when we have such situations. Discipline is a strong point in football, so we look into. I'm sure the FA would look to cut out such behaviors in the future.
Well, it's good to see that the officials could get the coach off because he get a red card, and he's followed that. So that in itself is good, And that's the final whistle for the game here. Both teams deadlock here, 1 goal apiece. They look to me they might be going extra time, or if they're going to be doing penalty kicks.
Let's wait and see.
We're going to see by that day. But as you know, we're seeing here, both teams look even Steven here. I thought Hurricane come back in the second half and give a much better showing of themselves so far, able to pull back the equalizer. And it's really good for them, in terms of the comeback and score. We see a lot of talent by both teams here display here this evening. And the game can go anywhere this evening.
That is very true. That is very true. And then you have to also consider Paradise now. Paradise as well as Hurricanes would have to consider what they will be doing right now.
Well, definitely they'll be going straight into penalty kicks. And you have to have your best kickers here when it comes to penalty kicks, Gerard. I'll tell you what here. When you look at the second half here, we see they score 1 goal apiece, shots on goal. We see Hurricane had 3 shots in the second half here, prior to Paradise had 1. Corner kicks. Hurricane didn't even have a corner in the second half. Paradise had 1, and you see falls. Paradise had 5 infringement plus Hurricane had 2. So when you look at the teams in terms of overall performance here, especially in terms of ball possession here, is very, very important. And in terms of, anytime you see teams getting corners and free kicks, it tells you an advantage in terms of the pressure they're putting on the opponent.
Exactly, and the game has been in the favor of Hurricanes throughout, looking at stats as well as
in the second half.
As well as what we would have seen. Coach Barry now, I hope his actions does not affect his team greatly, because right now he should be leading his team in terms of who will be taking penalties, and as such, you could see Paradise team has their coach with them. However, someone else in management for Hurricanes have now stepped in to take control.
That's good. That's good to see, and hope that they could be able to pick the best 5 players here this evening to kick penalties here. But coming back to the television crew that is really broadcasting the game here this evening, I really appreciate them. We can be able to see how many minutes going into the game, and we can see the stats in terms of possession. I must give them a lot of credit for that in terms of how the teamwork.
Exactly, they're making our jobs much easier.
And that speaks well in terms of for the development of football. And I think that as we have tournament like this, with proper broadcasting in terms of when I'm talking about publicity, where the spectators on the would know, you'll get a lot more crowd coming up into and witness a lot more tournament like this.
Exactly, and it speaks good for scouting also. When you see when matches are able to be televised or broadcasted via social media, scouts might be able to see scouts might be able to see a upcoming youth and zone him on him or keep their eyes on them.
So we see that we're going to be going straight into penalty kicks here in the third place playoff, Gerard, and so for Paradise, look to me, they're going to be kicking first here, and that look to me number 4 going to be kicking that penalty, that's Ranger, Kimon Ranger, going to be kicking that ball there, and he could be coming up against, is it Deshaun?
Deshaun
Julian. So Ranger against Julian, and he scores. So Paradise scored the first goal, and good penalty here by
exactly
Ranger.
Well taken penalty.
Yes, that ball, the goalkeeper going one side,
exactly,
and ball going directly, and you see the sanction is very. Guess who's kicking the first penalty? Your thoughts on that in terms of penalty? Will you put your best players to kick first?
No, I would not. No, I would not.
You will leave them for where it comes.
Exactly, in crunch time, because we don't know
what would
happen after him.
Okay, so Andal will be kicking first here in terms of stats.
Exactly.
It's very important too as well, because a lot of knobs there to kick penalty. It's not an easy thing to kick penalty. Andal versus Richards. And he scores. That's a class.
Exactly. The technique, I am admiring the technique used by both kickers
So
we
far.
have seen so far. The technique going high and away from the keeper.
So Hurricane won and Paradise won. And good kick here by Andal. So we have Paradise kicking the second ball, kick, number 10. Guess who? Kimoni Williams, not winning number 10 t-shirt. He have a good game here this evening. I love to see him. He looks stout in terms of very short.
Exactly.
But he look powerful. You know, first time I see a penalty kick like that. Back facing the ball. And what a bad miss.
Disappointing penalty
Very,
taken.
very. But because it's the first time I see a player turn the back to the ball, and when the referee blow, kick that ball here. To me,
he would have done the same when Paradise got the penalty in the 10th minute. He would have done the same and he would have converted, but no.
Yeah, bad miss. I think his placement was
Exactly.
wrong. So we see Hurricane now to kick the second shot. Bad miss here by him. You know, watch his back facing the ball. And you know, because I think when you look at you look facing the ball, you could look for a better placement. You understand?
Exactly. I think it's a
the replay.
diversionary tactic, but
You think it's a good one?
I think it's too early in his game to be using such a tactic.
Okay, at the moment, Hurricane with the second kick. So we see the second kick for Paradise has not converted. Hurricane. Bad miss here by, that looked to me, Pierre. Kishan Pierre. Bad miss here by him. Good save here by Richards.
Exactly. Very good save by Richards.
And both teams here missed the second penalty. Good save. I just picked the right spot here.
Exactly.
I think that Pierre and he kicked the ball a little bit too not with not much power.
Exactly. There was not enough power. The ball was accurate. He was going towards the corner post. However, it was easily read
Jamal James
by Richards.
Jamal James going to be taking the third player penalty for Paradise. And he scores. Paradise score. So good goal here by Jamal. You know, and you see, when you're kicking penalty here, one good opportunity that you can do is to put that ball in the sanction, the sanction is very difficult to hold the ball because the ball is going away from the goalkeeper.
Exactly.
You know, and right in the corner. So you call that the sanction. So it's very difficult for goalkeepers to hold the ball there. So good penalty here by Jamal James. Otis James, number 4. So James gonna be kicking number 3 for Hurricane. So the score so far is Hurricane.
Suppose it should be Hurricane 1, Paradise
3. Yeah. And he scores. So 2 goals apiece, right? All right. So they show the second goal. All right. So Hurricane should be 2, and Paradise. So 2 goals apiece. Williams taking that one. He have a good game. Look at him. He was more of the defensive pass here this evening so far. And you know, as you're kicking penalty, one of the things that you need to do, you need to have composure. You need to have a cool head.
Very much so. He's walking up calmly. I hope it's calm. It looked a little bit lackadaisical. However,
but
I am hoping it's calm and he was focused on what he's attempting to do. Let's see what he does.
And he scores.
Exactly.
And he scores.
So it looked like he was focused. That was a focused walk.
I like how you put it. And the reason why I like how you put it is that when you look at the goalkeeper, he's very short in stature. That ball placed right up in the V, you could say. A lot of height. It takes a lot for him to put a ball in. You know, so Paradise scoring the foot penalty.
That should be third.
And 3 goals to 2. Hurricane Moscow now. And number 11 that's kicking the ball. Look at me, Peters. If I have it correct. Is it number 11?
It appears so.
Look to me. Ronnie. Peters. Wearing number 11 t-shirt here. He looked at me cool being that one. Oh, what a class. That's a class here. That's really a class here by him here. Put that ball right in the far right hand side, left hand side of the goalkeeper here. Had no chance here. So Hurricane scoring there. So 3 goals apiece. You know, and we have the final penalty from Paradise, number 8, gonna be taking that one. That's Ashton. Rondell. So Rondell gonna be taking that penalty there. He looks at me as a left foot. Oh! And look at, you know, when you look at how he put that ball there in the back of the net here. So Paradise scored the final one there. And your thoughts on that penalty?
It almost looked like a disappointment. However, it looked like a blunder by.
Yeah, 5. Is it? Is Paradise score 4 and 3? Yeah. So it's gonna be Hurricane final kick here, and they must score to win that game to come back here because both teams show 1 goal.
Exactly, he must
score
to go sudden net.
Sudden net. And he scores. And he scores. So it's 4 goals apiece here by both teams here, and they're gonna be sudden deaths now. And anyone score. Good penalty by him here. You look at number 10. He wearing number 6 t-shirt here.
Exactly. He had enough power in that shot.
Yeah. You know, so Paradise is going to be sudden death. Anybody scores win.
Exactly.
If you choke, you lose the game. So you must score. So a lad going to be in that one here. Kerry. You look at me confidence by my looking here.
Exactly. I like his approach to the ball.
You know, and let's see what you do with this one here. So it's sudden death now. Any team that chose lose the game. And he scores.
Exactly. That was a well-taken penalty.
I think, you know, and you know, what I like about him there, he had this spot pick as early as possible where you're going to put up. And I always like players, when they able to come and kick a penalty, you should know the spot that you're kicking it.
Exactly.
And put the ball away. So Hurricane now must score to continue the sudden death here.
Exactly.
If
and if goalkeeper Richards could pull off a save for Paradise, then even that would confirm their victory today.
Definitely. Hurricane. And he save. So bad miss here by that look to me. The player.
And look at that enjoyment. Look at that enjoyment.
Yeah, so Paradise winning that game here, the third place player of here. And a lot of credit to them here. Good save by the goalkeeper Richards here. If you notice even in the early stages of the game here this evening, in the first half, he really had a good first half.
Very true.
And that speaks well in terms of coming back and make a remarkable save
Not only that too, but it goes back to what we were talking about initially, and for Hurricanes taking that penalty first. It should.
This is because in crunch time is very, very important when it matters most, as you were saying that day. And this is something that a lot of teams are very weak on in terms of how they kick penalty.
Exactly, and that again could go back to now Coach Barry being ejected out of the game because he would have had a better plan
to execute his penalty.
Exactly.
Anyway, congratulations to Paradise here. They win the third place playoff here. I think that both teams was even, Steven. hard luck to Hurricane here. In terms of 1 goal apiece here, and on penalty kicks they win 5-4. Good football here by Paradise, and they look, to me, they in the penalty shootout they had the better of the exchange.
Exactly. It's
So-
good for it's a good day for football. Football in Progress Park, and Paradise have been able to end victorious at their grounds. This is the grounds that they train on, so they know it best, and they were able to capitalize on that and eventually be victorious and win third place.
So that's it from us here at the Progress Park here. The under 15 tournament put on by GFA, Grenada Football Association here, and the third place playoff here between Hurricane and Paradise. Paradise winning on penalty kicks here, 5-4 here. They both they were deadlocked, 1 goal apiece in the preliminary round, and definitely good football here by Paradise here on the penalty shootout.
Exactly. Now I look forward to St. John Sports and Queen's Park Rangers.
So that's it from us here, but we'll go back to Master Control until we're ready for you back here at Paradise. The more you get